Kindness is something that is becoming so rare in the world, and yet it is still very much needed. Today I'll be talking about kindness and why we should be kind to everyone that we come across. Hello Lila's fam, welcome to Let Your Light So Shine. My name is Monica and I'm so glad to have you here with me. Thank you for joining me. Today I'll be talking about kindness and why we should be kind to everyone that we come across. Kindness is something that is becoming so rare in the world, and yet it is still very much needed. Kindness is when you are open, when you are giving, when you are loving, when you're welcoming to people from all walks of life. That is kindness. Kindness is when you don't have reservations or bitterness towards people, but you embrace them with open arms. And kindness is something that when you give it, you don't only give it out, you also receive it. Because kindness has to come from within. When you extend kindness to someone, you also feel the warmth. The kindness also still remains in your heart. You feel the warmth that comes from giving out that love and that kindness to someone else. There is this remnant, there is this warmth, this afterglow that comes from your being kind to people. Kindness is something that the Bible talks about so much. It is the underlying message in the message, love your neighbor as yourself. It's the underlying message in the commandments to love your neighbor as yourself. When you love your neighbor as yourself, you will be kind. You will be giving, you will be generous, you will be forgiving, you will be overlooking of faults. You will be tender, nice, warm towards someone. That is what kindness is all about. In the Bible, we are told in different passages, and one of them is where Abraham welcomed angels into his home without knowing they were angels. And those angels came and they brought good tidings for him. They brought a message of hope. They brought a message of the birth of his son. That was something that Abraham had long given up on because he felt that maybe Ishmael was the much talked about son. And he didn't quite get that Ishmael was not the one that God had promised him, but Isaac was. And so these angels came and they brought him a message of hope. They brought his wife Sarah a message that made her laugh. She said, How is this going to happen? They said to her, in a year's time, you're going to have a child. And she laughed and they said, are you laughing? Are you doubting? She said, no, I'm not. But that happened just as they predicted. It happened just as they said. These were people who seemed to have been going their way. When Abraham said, come and have something to eat. Come and wash your feet. Come and get some relief. I know you've been walking a long way. Come into my home and get some hospitality, some warmth from me and my family. That was what Abraham did. And these people came in and they ate with him. They sat with him, they talked with him, and then they made him a promise that by this time next year, something beautiful, the answer to his prayer was going to come. And indeed, it did come. You see, life is something that we do not understand. We can never fully understand life. Life is full of mysteries. You really don't know who is going to be a blessing to you. You really don't know who is your God sent. We never can tell where our blessings, where the answers to our prayers are going to come from. And that means that we have to be extra careful with the way that we deal with people, with the way that we interact with people, with the way that we carry out our interactions every day. Because sometimes we just feel we are living life, or you just commonize people. It doesn't have to be somebody extraordinary that will come into your home and bring you a blessing. It could be somebody you've known for the longest time. It could be somebody you see every day. But something remarkable happens, and that one day makes all the difference. That one day makes all the difference because God gave that person a specific assignment to you at that point in time to say, go and give her this. Go and do this for her. Go and do this for him. Go and be this to him or to her at this point in this season of their lives. You never can tell. The world is resplendent with stories All kinds of stories of how people just walked on the road and somebody said this is going to happen to you, or somebody was kind, or somebody did something extraordinary, or somebody showed up for them in their most dire situation. In the most dicey, most precarious of situations, somebody showed up for them. And that person was the blessing, the help that they needed at that point in time. It can happen to any one of us. So we have to be careful. We have to be open. Not have this closed off idea that everybody is mean, or everybody is going to harm us, or everybody does not mean well for us. No. The world is full of all kinds of people. I've said it here on Let Your Light So Shine, that it takes all sorts to make a world. We have the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between. You never can tell. You cannot necessarily categorize people and say, yes, I have put them in a box. You cannot do that and do it accurately. You cannot. You may know people to a large extent and say, I know they behave like this. I know this is what they are predisposed to do. I know this is their characteristic. I know this is their norm. This is their lifestyle. I know that. But people can change. Human beings are not flat characters. They are not fixed characters that you can say, I can predict them all the time. No. Human beings are round characters. It means that they are dynamic. It means that they change. And even if some people don't change, situations change. And those situations can influence these people to behave in a certain way, outside the norm, in a certain way that is different from how they used to behave, an unpredictable way. So do not just feel that you can box people in, or that you can categorize them rightly, because human beings are dynamic. Human beings change. Change is the one constant thing in life. So you must be willing to accept people the way they are. You must be willing to accept that people can evolve, people can change, and you must welcome people with open arms. Learn to be open. Welcome people with open arms, because you never can tell where your blessing would come from. I hope this message has inspired you to welcome people, to be more accommodating, more loving, and kinder. We need a kinder world, and let us start here at Let Your Light So Shine. Dear Lila's fam, let us begin. Let us be the example that the world can see and imitate. Let us be kinder. Let us be more loving. Let us be more accommodating. Please tell me in the comment section how you intend to take the first step towards being a kinder, more accommodating, more forgiving, and more loving person. Let's keep this conversation going, and let us build a world of kindness, starting from us here at Let Your Light So Shine. If you enjoyed watching this video and you'd like to see more of such videos, please subscribe to this channel. Simply click the subscribe button and get subscribed to this channel today. It is completely free of charge. Also, do not forget to click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Please like this video, give this video a thumbs up if it has made any impact on you. Also share this video with family, friends, and everyone, and let us keep making the world a kinder place. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. I enjoyed bringing it to you, and I hope you enjoyed watching it too. Wherever you are, whatever you do, let your light so shine. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much.